beautiful Paris Saint-Germain family. We're here the day after, the 4-1 victory. 2-4-1s now away to FC Barcelona in the Champions League. For me, the only thing that takes away a bit somewhat from the victory, from us advancing to the semi-final for the first time since 2021, was that red card. I think he helped us a lot. But at the end of the day, I don't really care. I saw Paris Saint-Germain being calm. Even after conceding that goal early on, the red card, that was a huge chance for Barcola, which highly likely would have scored. And PSG would have, come back into the game. Barca would have, mentally, negatively being affected, especially because we saw them even from the get-go of the game. They were defending, they were sitting back a bit. I just like, mentality-wise, this Paris Saint-Germain team, even when it doesn't go that well, it's still not as bad as it used to be in previous years. And that's something I got to respect. The team, the players, and obviously the manager, Luis Enrique, has made us into a powerhouse. And when you saw the players' press conference after the game, it was like, oh, yeah, but we got Lucho. Lucho told us this. Lucho told us about that. They definitely love him, and they definitely feel that he's the leader of this team, which I 100% love. Obviously, Dembele, Vitinha scored in both ties. Crucial. Absolutely crucial. They stepped up when they had to step up. And Kylian Mbappe, still some question marks over him in these two legs, but I'll take the 2 goals. I'll definitely take them. But I need more, especially against Dortmund. Allez Paris. But back to this game. Yeah, I just love mentality-wise this team, what it is done. And I love myself and a lot of PSG fans for always believing in this team. There are a lot of people that did not believe in this team after the first leg. I don't know why. That was a Fugazi game. That was a Fugazi result, especially. But PSG came back into this game beautifully. Still some question marks over Donnarumma, we got to be honest. But I like the performance from Marquinhos. Ashraf Hakimi, who just returned. I liked his performance as well. I don't know, man. I don't really care that much about this game. I'm happy it's gone away, because when we faced Barcelona, I expected us to go through. So I'm not even celebrating that much, because I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. I knew that Paris Saint-Germain would advance versus FC Barcelona. With the circumstances that we lost at home and then beat them 4-1 and everything, I did not think that would happen. Even though I predicted the 4-1, obviously, for the second leg. I always had the confidence in this team, and I knew from early on in this season, this was going to be a legendary season for Paris Saint-Germain. How we survived the group of death, the pen last minute versus Newcastle, the draw away to Dortmund, Milan helping us go through, Sociedad overcoming that first half in the first leg and then bossing in the second game as well, and then FC Barcelona struggling in the first game but still managing to get 2 goals and making it a 1-goal game, and then coming here to the Mandzukic and absolutely not fearing the opponent. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Ousmane Dembele, jogador. To do this, especially against your former team, when the fans were booing and everything, it just speaks volumes of how great of a player you are. And I've been saying it for a while. You are a top 5 player in the world, and you've proven me right. You've definitely done that, Ousmane Dembele. But going forward, this is definitely a legendary season. We just got to finish off Ligue 1. Then we got the Coupe de France and obviously the semi-final versus Dortmund. Yeah, we can maybe look back at this season as a treble/quadruple winning season. Luis Enrique did that in his first season at Barca, and he's about to do the same thing at PSG. He will now be entered into the top 7 of greatest managers if he manages to accomplish this. And then looking forward from this season, I can only look forward to the next seasons, because the team is young. We have the youngest team in the Champions League. It's just going to grow older, get more experience, get more quality. New players are going to be added, such as Xavi Simons. This is perfect for the club. This is perfect for the trajectory. And it's obviously also going to help us have even more pull. We already have such a big pull, but it's going to be even more pull at the end of the summer, with players like Osimhen, Leao, maybe some Barca players like Gavi, Pedri, whoever knows. PSG will be much easier to pull these players. And economically, going to the semis helps you a lot economically. It helps us a lot, especially us who don't have that much TV right money from Ligue 1. This is a huge step. This is a huge step for Paris Saint-Germain, reaching our 4th semi-final in our entire history. Obviously, the first one back in the 90s that we got one. 1920, and then one in 2021, and then we're back here into the semis. It feels great because I feel with the players that we have, the money that we spend, this is where Paris Saint-Germain should be regularly. I remember Real for a long period and Bayern, they were always reaching the semis. City have started to do that as well. I just need this consistently from Paris Saint-Germain, not just this one season. I've seen Kylian Mbappe will be leaving at the end of the season, which will have an effect on us. But I hope that we can just keep it consistently because we are a huge club and huge clubs deserve to be playing in these tournaments in the semis at least. Now, hopefully, we can look forward, be very confident for the Dortmund game. Obviously, we've already beaten them once and had a spectacular performance away at the Velostad Arena, but we should not come in arrogantly. Obviously, we should be confident, but not arrogant. This is still a side that has reached the semifinal. This is still a side that has grown a lot after beating PSV and Atletico Madrid on their route to the semifinal. But this is also a Paris Saint-Germain team that has grown a lot since that game. So I'm going into that game very confident, very calm, looking forward to it. I'm not thinking about the final. I'm thinking about the rest of Ligue 1 games, the Coupe de France final. That's the final I'm thinking about. And then obviously the semi-final legs versus Dortmund. But yeah, quick message to Barca fans. Take it. Take it. Because you thought you could play the game with me. I can talk before the game. I can talk during the game. I can talk between the two legs. I can talk during the second leg. But I don't really like to talk that much after. Because like we've beaten you. You're beaten. You can't say anything. But just discussing how you guys, like, your main account put out the movie of the game and everything. Like, you are a small club. FC Barcelona, you have to understand that. You are a small club. You used to be a big club. You're not a big club anymore. Nottingham Forest in the 80s, 90s, they were a huge club. They were a huge club winning Champions Leagues. But they're not a big club anymore. That's the thing. Just because you have a good history doesn't make you into a big club still. Barcelona, United, maybe even AC Milan, these are used to be big clubs, ex-big clubs. Paris Saint-Germain, Manchester City, these are new clubs that has taken over. So just accept that, Barca fans, that your previous Champions League and heritage and everything you like to call, it didn't help you again. Xavi was flexing that you guys had more Champions League trophies than us. Well, where are they now? In the dust. They don't matter. They're not relevant. You guys have history, whilst we are creating history. That's been it from your boy PSG. And as usual, allez, allez, allez Paris.